So tell me what's going on here tonight.
So tonight we're having our second annual spaghetti dinner fundraiser. We have 3 different comedians coming in, and they're helping us raise money for Battle Flag Ranch, which is a short-term veterans respite. We provide marriage counseling to combat veterans when they return home from combat. Help them kind of reconnect with their family. We use equine-assisted counseling, and we found that that's been a better success rate than some of the antidepressants and things that people get put on.
Well, how does one get? How does one come to you?
So right now, we've only been started taking couples since this past October. So most of it's been word of mouth. We do put stuff out on social media, and then like I've spoke to the family readiness people from like the Army up at Fort Campbell and the Tennessee National Guard and the chaplains, but primarily word of mouth.
Now, do you have an actual ranch here in Wilson County?
We have a 14-acre ranch that we lease right now. It has a cabin that was built in 1820 on it, so it's very rustic, but it's cozy, it's homey, and we bring, because nobody lives on it full time like that, we bring the horses over for the therapy when it's time to have a couple there.
And you're raising money tonight for basically the operations?
So day-to-day operations of it, and then also we have a paid counseling service. So that's because you don't want me to be the counselor.
Now,
So,
is this something that the veterans will not have to pay for? Or?
right. So it's all free to the veterans. We pay for everything for them, and they're not responsible for anything. We started asking for a $150 deposit from them, but they get it back when they finish. It's really just so we get an evaluation form back so that we have some type of metrics.
Okay. Is there anything else we need to know about it?
If you ever interested in helping us out or want to hear more about it, then just contact us at battleflagranch.com.
Okay, perfect. So why are you here tonight?
Well, I'm here to support this great organization. I got to meet Jason Henry a few months ago, and he asked me to be on the board of directors. And once I heard him tell his story about his family and just being a veteran, as a veteran myself, I understood what he was talking about and took it to heart. And I want to try and help out in any way I can.
What branch were you in?
I was in the Army. I was stationed at the 101st Airborne Division up at Fort Campbell for 4 years.
Okay. So what do you think this group does for veterans? I mean, how are they helping them?
Well, I think there's a huge problem, among veterans. When they come back, they come back from battle, and they've been away for a whole year. Families have been separated, and that creates a lot of problems. And one of the mission of this organization is to try and rekindle that, that love that they clearly had when they first got married, the couple, and try and balance the couple again. It's just amazing. There's a huge, there's a lot of high divorce rate among veterans, and what Jason wants to do is try and make sure that these couples who clearly belong together in the beginning stay together and build that relationship. And so it's a great goal, and I want to be a part of that.
So why are you supporting this effort?
I support Battle Flag Ranch because I believe in what they're doing. I believe that it is important to take care of our veterans and to provide any kind of comfort and any kind of benefits that we can to the veterans. I'm a veteran myself, and I know some of the things that some of those guys go through and ladies go through, and I think it's important that we help take care of our veterans.
Okay. Is this something that you've supported for a while, or is it new to you? Or?
Well, the Battle Flag Ranch is something relatively new to me, but I've supported other veterans organizations, and I think this is one of the ones that is important that we do need to support, and so I think it's a worthy organization.
So tell me why it's important for you to help this group.
This group?
Yes.
Because I love the fact that they're giving back to veterans by keeping a family unit together, by helping with the PTSD and helping everyone in the family learn how to deal with the different issues that come back with the soldiers come back with.
So I've heard you've written grants for them?
Yes, we first got an $8,000 grant to build a a fence for the horses, a lean-to to serve as a stable, and then a shed. And then we went back this spring with another $6,000 grant in which we built a swing, and it was a fire pit with swings surrounding it, and then a patio for them to be able to entertain on while they're there.
Okay, do you think this is something that's important for veterans to know about?
Oh, absolutely. To know that the opportunities out there for them to get help, and the family to reach out as well. And for them to get help in knowing how to help their spouse or father or moms even. I know they posted some female veterans as well, not just men. So, yes.
Okay.
These vegetarians can be judgmental though. I don't know what it is. It's like they're trying to convert me to their religion or something. And my wife has a vegetarian friend. We're eating every day at Cracker Barrel, her friend. And I'm eating my old timers breakfast, holding my piece of bacon like a gentleman. And my wife's friend's staring me down. I can tell she's dying to say something. Finally, I'm like, what? She's like, do you have any idea how they make that? I was like, I don't, but you tell them they're nailing it, because this is like a hug from Jesus. Well, I was trying to think, I know some of you guys have seen me before, so I'm going to try to do a song that I've been working on. It's a new song. I'm not trying to write a love song for my wife, but it's hard to get inspired these days. Because I'm a child of the 80s, You guys who grew up in the 80s, you know what I'm talking about. We had the love songs, right? We had Whitney Houston, We had all of it, man. I'm never gonna let you go. We had all of it. Now it's just Justin Bieber sashaying in his Nikes. It's horrible. You turn on country radio, all the songs are just full of cliches. All these country songs, You turn it on, just a song like, she never heard the word impossible. She don't know the meaning of regret. She don't know the meaning of many words at all. She's stupid.
Johnny trying to get professional, go by his real last name. Like, man, don't nobody know how to pronounce that. It's Worthing something. I'm like, Johnny W. That works for us illiterate people. And I'm not ashamed of it. All right. But Johnny's my friend, man. I like Johnny. I just try to be a man of God. So I try to look at the Bible, what's the best way. And I noticed every time a man in the Bible messed up, he didn't have him a good dude friend in Christ to help him out. Adam needed him a good dude friend in Christ to let him know, hey man, don't eat that apple. You eat that apple, it's gonna be a mess up in here. There's some peaches and some pears for you to eat on. Snack on some grapes, but leave the apple alone. Even when God put his perfect child, Jesus Christ, on earth, when he gave him 12 disciples, 12 homeboys, 12 dude friends in Christ. Then one of them betrayed him, sold him out. That's why I just keep 11 friends. That's probably why I ain't got no girlfriend right now. That ain't why. Movie prices. That's why I ain't got no girlfriend. Expensive movie prices just ruined my dating life. Remember back in the day, fellas, when the movies used to be cheap, so you didn't even care if the date worked out or not? She'd be like, Bone, I don't want to go to the movies with you no more. You too loud and country. I don't care. $4.50. Bye. Ain't nobody scared of you. My mama gave me $10. I got $1 left. There's 4 more games of Donkey Kong. You go to the movies nowadays, even the popcorn costs $975. Be like, hey girl, I spend this much money on you, you gonna see me again. Voluntarily or involuntarily. It is what it is.
I had my first job when I was 15. I worked at Opryland Theme Park. That's how long ago it was. Opryland used to have a theme park if you were young. I worked there. One day I was eating lunch, and this couple sits down, and we meet each other, and I was like, hey, I'm Nate. And the guy goes, my name is John, this is my wife Jane, and her last name is Doe. He was like, we're John and Jane Doe. And I was blown away. I was like, are you serious, dude? I was like, can you even do that? He's like, we're doing it, Unbelievable. cut to when I turned 35, or when I was 35, I was driving, and I just randomly started thinking about meeting John and Jane Doe for some reason, and I was like, you know what? I bet they were lying to me about that. That's how long it took, 20 years for me to catch on. Like, I bet they were lying about it. Guys, I grew up here, Old Hickory, Mount Juliet. This wasn't Providence. Providence has gotten crazy, but somehow, like, we just moved back. I was born and raised in Old Hickory, and was gone for 13 years, just moved back. And, because Nashville, like, blew up. So, like, I was like, when I left, Nashville was, like, fine. But now it's, like, the craziest place on earth. So I wanted to come back and see it. Moved back to Hermitage, which has not been touched. They skipped right over it. They were like, I don't know, let's just go out to Mount Juliet and make that good. And Hermitage is like, I don't know, we might come back to it, we might not. Let's see what